This dumb scammer wanted to defraud the same store twice, but had no idea he was the person getting scammed.
Why my phone is being
Because
confiscated?
you're being investigated over fraud. You came and picked a car up, and now you're here again. Let me see your phone.
On November 25th, 2022, a Chamblee police officer arrived at a car dealership after a strange man bought a car using the information of someone who was already dead.
All right.
You had a car fraudulently purchased.
How?
They used a deceased person's information.
How did y'all find out the person was deceased?
Frank called us.
Okay.
Okay.
So now, we told the person that referred the customer to us. And said, hey, we need Florida insurance because the car's being registered in Florida.
Okay.
They told us to call D. This guy's supposed to be D, and he said that the guy who bought the car is his dad, and his dad's in the hospital, so he's coming with Florida insurance. So he's connected to this deal
We
somehow.
tricked him to come back in.
Okay.
Now, the car that he pulled up in here is registered to, I just ran the tag, it's registered to another lady. It's not, and then when I ran the address of the lady, there's no guys that would fit his description, live at those addresses. So that car, the tag's not his car, whoever he is.
Okay.
But he also looks like the guy
That came and picked the
came
car
and
up.
picked the car up in the showroom. He's got video of it.
Did he say if he was the guy who came and picked it up?
We've been trying to get the guy suspicious of what we're doing. We don't want him to do that.
Okay.
Usually when people steal from somewhere, they at least know never to return there again, especially with expensive items like a car. So this scammer was lacking, but even he knew an officer in a car dealership was very bad news.
Hello, how you doing today, sir?
Huh?
Got your license on you?
No, ma'am.
You don't have any identification on you?
No, ma'am.
All right. What's your name?
Can I ask you why?
I'm gonna explain everything to you in a second. What's your date of birth?
Why are you ringing me?
Sit down, sit down, sit down. All right. You can go ahead and step out.
105, you chill me.
All right, who's your dad?
What you mean, who was my dad?
They said you came to pick up the car for your dad, correct?
No, I didn't come up to pick up a car for my dad.
The car that you're up here in reference to, you didn't tell them that that was your father's car?
No, I didn't tell him that that was my father's car.
All right, so you give me your side of the story.
What are you talking about? I said I was coming up here to pick up some paperwork. I said I was trying to help someone.
Okay,
You're
who's the
talking about
someone?
my friend, Eric.
So you didn't tell these people.
That was my dad. No, I never said anyone was my father.
Okay. How long have you known Eric?
I known him. Why? I'm just
How
wondering
do you know
what is
Eric?
going on? Can I ask you that? What is going on?
So the car that you came up here in reference to, there's some fraud that is involved in the car.
It's fraud.
Yes, sir. So your friend Eric, you know him how?
I know him.
How?
That's a person that I met.
Met where?
I met just out and about.
So
What
you've
do you
known
mean?
him how long?
A couple months.
Couple months. Okay.
Yeah.
And where's Mr. Eric?
Actually, he's. I just got off the phone with him.
Where is Mr. Eric?
I don't know exactly where he's at.
Okay.
I was just told that I was to come up here and hand him something and tell him that I was supposed to give him a piece of paper, or he was supposed to give me a piece of paper, and I was supposed to transport the piece of paper. That's all I was told.
So why did Mr. Eric do that?
Because he's not able to.
Why is he not able to?
He's sick.
With a face that guilty, there was really no point in acting like he wasn't part of the theft. But the more he talked, the more embarrassing his eventual arrest would be.
And I'm trying to figure out exactly what the hell is going on.
Is that your vehicle?
No, it's not my vehicle.
Whose vehicle is it?
It's my friend's vehicle.
Who's your vehicle? I mean, who's your friend? You got a lot of friends, sir.
What is it that you want from me?
Who's your friend's vehicle? What's your friend's name?
The license plate is out there. Like, I haven't
So
done
I'm asking
anything.
you who was
Her
the friend.
name is Melissa.
Melissa who?
Oh my God. Her name is Melissa.
So you don't know her last name?
Ma'am, her name is Melissa.
So you don't know her last name? I just want to confirm.
I don't even know what you want right now.
At this point, it was clear the man was willing to do or say anything to escape the arrest, so the officer exited the room to give him time to come clean. But once he was alone, he started deleting things on his phone, and this began a chaotic turn of events that would ultimately lead to his arrest.
All right, sir, let me see your phone. Sir, let me see your phone.
For what?
Sir, let me see your phone.
Am I detained or what?
Your phone is being confiscated. Let me see your phone.
Confiscated for what?
Sir, I don't want to have to keep repeating myself over and over
I'm asking
again.
you a question. You can
Let me
tell
see
me
your
why my phone is being
Because you're
confiscated.
being investigated over fraud. You came and picked a car up, and now you're here again. Let me see your phone. Get him!
Taser! Stop! Right there! Turn around! Turn around! Taser! Taser! Get out! Hook him up! Hook him up!
Sir, and that's assault on a Leo too, so you're gonna have a good day today.
Yeah.
His escape was cut short, and he was arrested, but to show just how dumb he was, he would try to escape again, even when in cuffs.
Stop, man!
He was charged with assault on a police officer, providing false identification, obstruction, and tampering with evidence. He was a nervous wreck throughout his questioning, but the next scammer who tried to scam 3 banks in one day is the most confident criminal you'll ever see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Officer.
On February 1st, 2023, Palm Beach Gardens officers were notified of a man trying to cash a fraudulent check. But when they arrived, they noticed that the suspect seemed to be very relaxed about the entire thing.
You do me a favor?
Yeah.
Come over here with me real quick. You don't have any weapons on you, right?
No weapons.
Alright, you mind if I pat you down real quick?
Go ahead, man. Everything fine, man?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it out here. What's your first name, bud?
Jose.
Jose?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your last name?
Everything good, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna explain it to you in a second.
Alright.
What's going on today?
Everything good, man. Just here. My time.
You're what?
Good, my time, man. Everything good.
How'd you get here?
What?
How'd you get here?
Oh, I got here.
How?
How?
Oh, in the car.
Where's your car?
I don't know. I came in a friend's car.
I don't guess they're gone.
I don't know.
Where they are? Was it?
Like a Nissan, a gray Nissan.
A gray Nissan?
Jose was in the bank to cash a fraudulent check, and by now he would have expected the officers to know this, but he spread out on the chair, smiled at the officers, and maintained eye contact, something which either could be seen as an extreme level of confidence or chilling nervousness.
Like I said, it's best to be honest with us.
What?
Come on, man.
And he laughs. Like, that's like the crazy part.
When people laugh doesn't mean they're happy.
It means you're nervous.
It means you're exactly.
I am nervous. I sweat my hands.
And you have a nervous laugh, a nervous smile.
But nervous about what? I already here.
Prior to the handcuffs.
Right. As soon as we all walked in, he started laughing at us.
No, not at y'all. I'm
Or-
not laughing at y'all.
No, okay.
No,
Nah,
I know you're not laughing.
No.
It's
Don't get it like
Right.
that, because it's
That's
not
a
like
nervous laugh.
I've been respectful, haven't I?
You have been, and we appreciate that.
Alright.
I'm not saying you're laughing at us. It's a nervous laugh.
Right.
It's a nervous smile.
I'm a nervous person.
Well, you messed up today, and that's why you're nervous, because you know what happened. You know what you did, we know what you did, and that's why we're here. That's me being honest with you. That's not me lying to you. That's me being straight up.
Earlier that day, Jose visited 2 other branches where he successfully cashed out 2 fraudulent checks worth $1,940. But when he got to this branch, his illegal plans were stopped by a perfectly timed email.
What happened?
Well, we had gotten an email from them saying from North Lake saying that somebody named, but it was under, but they gave kind of a description of him. So we were literally, Andrew was literally standing here talking about what was going on. And he walked through the door. So when he walked through the door, she said, hey, I'm going to have to help her because I'm new. But that was the flag. I am new, but it was the flag that that's him. So she came around the corner and said, that's the guy. He handed me his ID and he handed me the check. And then he wasn't a fifth or customer. So we were like, oh, we're going to have to kind of create a profile, but we already knew who he was that time. So we were just kind of stalling.
Right.
And then I was like, so what brings you, you're from Hialeah while you're down here? And he said he was working on cabinets. And he does cabinets, which then if you look on the check, that's what the check reflected. And then that was pretty much it.
And then you called.
Yeah, well, I just interacted with him physically.
You were distracted.
Talking to him, while Talia and Andrea were talking. But he's dumb, because let me tell you something. They went back there and were talking about, what was happening, and then calling you guys, and then they walked there. That man just turned around and sat down. Like, you're an idiot.
Interestingly enough, when the officers ran Jose's identification, they discovered that he had an active arrest warrant from Virginia for the same type of crime. He'd been running away from justice for a long time, but there was no more hiding for him.
That's a bad thing when you went to Virginia, huh?
¿Qué hiciste en Virginia? Que tiene warrants.
So you passed through on the way to New York.
Yeah, just went to.
You just passed through and they're like, oh, Jose's here, let's give him a warrant, just because.
I went in Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first time I
Well, what'd you do in Virginia?
It's the same thing?
I passed through Virginia and
stopped-
I went to New York.
You stopped at
Stopped at a couple banks.
Oh man, what do you mean?
Well, Virginia knows. They got a judge to sign it, so
Yeah.
game over.
It was indeed game over, as Jose was charged with fraud for the false bank bill notes and larceny grand theft over $750. If you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. He was only 23 years old, but Jose was racking up quite a criminal record. However, the next scammer was only 17 years old and felt invincible because he was a minor. But he would learn that even 17-year-olds could go to jail.
Why?
You're an adult.
I'm a minor. I'm only 17. I just turned 17.
On June 10th, 2022, police officers were called to a merchandise store on reports that a staff member was involved in fraudulent online returns, stealing nearly $2,300 in just 10 days.
So, 17-year-old, on May 28th, he started doing fraudulent returns at the register.
Okay.
The amount, 16 total returns. And that's the dollar amount, $2267.34.
2,000. Okay.
So what's the process? Because he's a minor and nothing.
He's not a
happened.
minor.
I thought he was
17. You go to big boy jail.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you guys want to prosecute, he's going to DeKalb County. I'm gonna talk with him first.
Yeah.
So the process from here, I know you guys have, your confession and stuff.
Sure.
But I'm gonna talk with him. I'm gonna read his Miranda warnings.
Sure.
As stated by the officers, 17-year-old suspects in Georgia are treated like adults and taken to jail. The loss prevention officers didn't know this, and the 17-year-old staff member didn't know this either, but he was about to find out in the worst way imaginable.
Look, I'm gonna read you something, okay? Let's go with your Miranda warnings. You just need to finish it, and then I just need a yes or a no at the end, okay?
Huh?
I said all I need is a yes or a no at the end of it.
Okay.
Are you willing to answer any questions without an attorney present?
Like, so I have to have an attorney?
What do you mean?
Like, so I have to speak to an attorney, or?
No, that's not what that says.
No, I know, I understand what you were saying, but I'm like, but the yes or no, like
Would you like to speak to me without an attorney here?
I can, yeah.
Yes?
I would want to, and like both, like yeah and no, if that makes sense. No.
It doesn't.
All right, so I have to speak with an attorney if I want them here.
Do you want an attorney?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want to talk to me then?
Well, I want to talk to you, but yeah.
You're not making.
Well, that don't make sense. Like,
no.
I want to do. I can't do both, no, right?
I mean, if you rather talk to me with an attorney present, then we can't talk right now.
Okay, so which one is better for like us?
I can't answer that for you. I can only ask you this, and it's either yes or no.
Okay, so I'll talk with an attorney.
Okay, perfect. Just hang tight, okay?
This was his very first time hearing the Miranda rights, so he was understandably confused. However, this wasn't the first time he'd been arrested. You see, before this incident, the 17-year-old had been involved in 3 different theft incidents and had been released to his mom each time. He thought this time would end like before, hence his calm nature, but he was about to receive very shocking news.
Stand Stand up. Come on. Put your hands behind
Are
your
you gonna
back.
call my mom at least?
We'll call her in the car.
In the car. So where
We'll call her in the car.
Huh?
Put your
Wait, can
phone
I put
down.
my AirPods away?
I'll get it for you.
Wait,
Put your
so
phone
where
on
am
the
I
seat.
going?
Put your phone on the seat.
Alright.
Okay. Put your hands behind your back. Just face the wall, bro.
Alright, so I have a question. Where am I going?
I'll answer your questions, okay?
Can y'all didn't even call my mom.
Why do I have to call your mom?
What you mean? I'm on the ship right now.
Okay. You're being placed under arrest, though.
So where am I going?
DeKalb County Jail.
Wait, y'all didn't even call my mom though.
I don't have to call your mom, sir.
Why?
You're an adult.
I'm a minor. I'm only
No, you're not.
17. I just turned 17.
State of Georgia. You're an
Alright, so
adult.
can y'all at least call my mom, please?
I said I will. Right? I said when we get to the car, I'll call your mom.
Alright, so can you get her number from my phone, please?
Okay.
That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
No, for real.
We're gonna work.
Okay.
We're gonna work.
What do you want me to do? I said okay. But I gotta put you in handcuffs. You're going to jail.
Wait, but for what though?
For theft.
What are you talking about? I asked him. I literally asked him. I said, "Can you take the money off my check?" Literally.
Okay.
All right. So I asked him, "Can you take like the money off my check?"
Yeah,
Literally,
unfortunately, when I contacted corporate, and my instructions from my boss was to press charges based on the dollar amount, the 2,200.
Huh? The press charges?
Based on the dollar amount, correct.
But what I'm a minor, man. I asked you. I said I could. You could take it off my check.
No,
Like,
I understand.
I would work for the check.
No, I understand, but I have a boss, and my boss
Put it
gave
in
me
my
a set of
pocket.
instructions.
I'll put your phone in your pocket. Yep.
That's why I asked you, can you take it off my check? Because I would literally work for my check.
No, I understand, but I have a boss, like everybody else, and my boss instructed me to contact the authorities and file charges for the theft of the $2,200.
That's what I'm saying. I could literally pay the dues back. That's what I'm saying.
I understand. Well, that'll happen, but it'll have to go through the process of
But why I'm going to jail for it?
Because that's how the process works.
You're not.
Apparently not in Georgia, you're not.
I just turned 17.
That's fine. 17, you're an adult.
How?
That's the law.
But
I don't have an explanation of how it is. I
Hey,
didn't
but
write
I
it.
didn't even call my mom though.
I don't have to. I'm doing you a good graces by calling her once we get to the car.
No, I understand that, sir. I
Yeah, but you're
understand
an
that.
adult. They don't have the contact.
I never knew that because the last class I spoke to, they said when you turn like 18. I didn't.
17.
So I know I'm fired, right?
68 radio.
Yeah, you are terminated. Yes, you are.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. So can I at least pay back the
You will
the
over
dues?
time.
That'll go through the court
It'll go through the
process.
court.
Okay. Today's the first step.
Today's step one.
I apologize. I don't really steal, bro. That's not me. I was not born like that.
Nobody
But
said
you
you
did
was.
though. Then this occasion.
Yeah,
Right?
and I said I'll pay it back.
I know you will.
In cash.
I know,
Or card,
but in 10 days you stole $2,200. Not like $5, not 20. You stole $2,200 in 10 days.
Yeah, I
And
know.
now you hit it hard and heavy, and because of that, and because it's your credit card, that's a big deal.
Since he'd been locked up 3 times before already, you'd expect the kid to appreciate the store for hiring him and giving him another chance to earn the money he needed, but he instead chose to steal from them. There was no coming back now, and his mom could not save him from this one.
Hello? Bro, I tried to tell them, bro, that for me, I could give them all the money back, bro. It was not for me. Feel me? It was not for me, bro. It was for Ray Sean, bro, because he was homeless, bro, and I was helping him, bro.
Who's Ray Sean?
Ray Sean, remember, have we spoken to him before?
Who's Ray Sean?
Ray Sean, the one that I always used to be with in New York. The one that was like family, and I was.
So did they take you to jail?
I don't know. He said that I'm.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
See, he said since I'm 17, I gotta go to jail. But how? I would give him the money back. It was not for me. That's what I'm trying to keep telling him. And the guy just lied to me because he just said. He just said nothing. I swear, he just said nothing's gonna happen. And I know he's gonna go to cops, bro. I already had a feeling, bro. He said if I tell the truth, it will be all good, bro. He just said that.
Who said that?
The white guy inside, he said if I tell the truth, everything will be
I
good,
will
bro.
say this.
So that's why I don't understand why niggas lying.
He was under the misconception as well as you that you were a minor. And
Yeah,
once I got
am a
here
minor.
and I told him 17, you're no longer a minor in the state of Georgia, That's when he called his boss and see if they still want to continue to pursue charges.
The 17-year-old was arrested, taken to jail for booking, and charged with theft. His arrest could have positive results if he learned that his scamming people had severe consequences. However, there was nothing positive about the next scam case, as the victim was an elderly woman whose kindness to a stranger would lead her to lose all her money and trust in people.
You shouldn't. You should not at all feel bad.
I feel really
Someone took
bad.
advantage of you. What's to feel bad about?
On May 12, 2022, officers were called to a bank after reports that $5,000 was taken from an elderly woman's account. She denied withdrawing the money, but knew someone who might have.
What's going on? I have this kid that comes to my house all the time to help me out with my computer and stuff, and I do not belong to Zelle.
Hey, you don't have a Zelle account?
No,
Okay.
he does.
How do the funds leave your account? Can you just kind of walk me through that? You never gave him your bank information?
He knows a lot about me.
That's his name, Spencer? Spencer Trinkle? How much money did you lose?
So far it's coming out to $5,000.
Do you know where Spencer lives?
No.
How do you know him?
He used to be my cable guy.
You don't know anything about him?
Well, I've known him 3-4 years now.
I mean, you gave him your bank account information?
No, he used to help me because I'm not.
The elderly woman, Donna Welsh, had a visiting caregiver who helped her with her computer and Wi-Fi for over 3 years. Spencer knew a lot about her, so if anyone could access her money, it would be him. But as the questioning continued, Donna's phone rang, and it was Spencer calling.
Hey.
Hey, Spencer.
Hello?
Hey, it's the Deputy Harrison, Clark County Sheriff's Office. How are you?
Hello? Is Donna there?
Yeah, this is Deputy Harrison. I'm talking to you right now.
You keep breaking up. Hello? Just look at my thing. I know exactly what happened. So I'm like, now I gotta fix it for her.
Okay, where are you at? Let's fix it.
I'm in the Montex.
Okay, do you want to come out to Bank of America down here in Palm Coast?
Sure. Can I talk to Donna real quick?
Sure.
Hey.
What happened?
What do you mean what happened?
I see it in there. And now that you're showing, I'm like, oh God. So you're right. It's all in my credit account. So now I'm gonna pay you all that back. So I don't
You went into my savings account, my credit card account.
Ma'am.
I'm doing
Hey, Spencer.
Spencer. I'm doing a home equity loan, so you're gonna get all that back.
How far are you? About 20, 30 minutes rather? 40?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Yes, I'll call you right back.
Who's that?
It's Spencer.
Oh, answer it. Let me talk to him. Hey, Spencer, this is Deputy Harrison.
Hey, I'm coming.
sorry,
Can I talk to Donna real quick though?
No, because I got to ask you a couple questions too. Like, I got called here, so no big deal. I just want to ask you, get your side, get her side, and do my thing. Get out of here. I'm not trying to waste my time.
Because I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble. I've been helping her.
No, right now, nobody's in trouble.
Can I talk to Donna real quick too?
No, when you get here, you can talk to her. That way we can just handle it in person. All right, if he keeps calling, we're not answering.
If I tell you where he works, you're not going to believe it.
Yep.
No, he keeps calling me.
So, where do you work for, DCF?
Yeah, so I work with you guys all the time. So I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. We'll figure it out. We'll take care of it. I'm not in trouble, right? Like, obviously we'll figure it out.
No, dude. I have to dot my I's and cross my T's.
Spencer worked with children and was somehow suspected of felony theft. Things weren't looking good for him, and he knew this. So upon arrival on the scene, he would try to appear as innocent as possible.
Hey, what's going on, man? All right, can I talk to you over here real quick? All right, cool.
Hey, I met you before.
Yeah, what's good?
Good to see you.
So, can you tell me a little bit about Donna?
Yeah, so I've known her for about 4 years now.
Yeah.
Basically, she has no family. So I kind of like, with her, sometimes she'll, what does she do? Like, you'll find her, she'll be passed out on the floor, hit her head, she's bleeding, she has all these cuts, so I always check up on her. I'll help her pick her up to the floor. So I just feel bad because she has no family.
So, how would the money go from her account to yours, though?
That's why I'm confused. But I see it in there because I didn't look, but now
I see
it right on there. So yeah, it shows me in there. So I'm like, what the hell? That's all there. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, if I wanted to do that, I'd be doing it this whole time. It'd be great. I'd be rich. I'm like, I've been helping her this whole time. I don't want to screw her over.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. But I probably have to get a search warrant for both your stuff. I'm be honest with you. So.
A search warrant?
Yeah, we got to figure out who took your money.
What if we just drop it and I'll bite the bullet and just have to pay her back? We have to do all that shit.
Bite the bullet? What do you mean?
Like, I'll just take the blame for it and just have to pay her back.
Did you do it?
No, but it's in my account, so obviously.
I mean, just because it's in your account, that doesn't make you that doesn't mean you committed a crime. All right.
I know, but it's in my account, so I mean, the money's not there, so I'm getting it from
That
equity.
doesn't mean you did you do it or not?
No, but I feel bad for her.
If do you want to pursue charges or not?
No.
Okay, so we probably won't have to. We're not gonna do a search warrant if you don't want to pursue charges.
I got you.
Okay, here's your statement. Just write
But I
down.
feel like I should.
I'm gonna pay you back, so you don't have to. It's fine.
Well, your
He's a
evidence
witness. Yeah, he's a witness.
Witness to what?
that he said he'll pay me back.
You know,
I'm not attesting anything.
Yeah.
That's civil. If he pays you back and you don't want to press charges, that's on you.
And what happens if I don't sign this and you don't pay me back?
You know my whole family, man.
Ma'am, if he doesn't pay you back right now and we're not, whatever, then that's a civil matter.
I would never. I have all the time to help you, but why would I decide let's screw Donna now?
But I'm telling you, I mean, it would help the case if you do a statement, and it would help the case if you
Yeah, I want to write something down. I want to keep it on file.
Okay. And you don't want to press charges, correct?
I don't want to press charges.
Spencer was innocent until proven guilty. However, his actions were very suspicious. $3,000 was suddenly transferred from his client's account, but he remained calm about it and even agreed to pay back the money as if to immediately end the case. But what was more shocking was that this wasn't the first time money was sent to his account.
Tell right from the get-go that there's some weird going on.
It's been happening for years.
Spencer, this isn't a happy issue.
Yeah.
This is, it really appears that you were able to get her information and you send yourself money into your account.
Like
That's
I told
what
her,
it
I was like, I'll
It's not about that
no,
right
it's
now.
fine.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's not about that. It's about that. Obviously, you have some issues going on with your family members, with your brother or with your son having medical issues, and maybe you're at a financial hardship, and you saw this opportunity. Did you go into her account, take money out of her account, put it into your account?
Nothing intentional.
We're talking about a criminal aspect here.
No,
not just a
yeah.
we'll pay you back kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because that money's gone.
No, she's gonna get it.
Spencer, and really, like we're out here in the sun, and we kind of like.
Yeah, I want
we want you to be as honest as possible.
Absolutely, I've never gotten in trouble in my life.
Based on the paperwork that we have,
I'm saying you
overwhelmingly shows right. You said that your child needs health care. Did you take the money from her? What do you mean not intentionally?
So tell me how you would have done it unintentionally.
I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, if I wanted,
I didn't say you wouldn't want to do it, but how would you have done it unintentionally?
I would have asked her. Obviously, if not, then that's why we do fundraising.
Spencer allegedly had a kid who needed money for surgery, and the detectives suspected that he stole to pay for it as the transferred money was no longer in his account. He was fully aware he was cornered in by now, and out of desperation, he did this.
I'm not trying to get myself in trouble for something like that.
Well, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, you're in trouble. You took over $5,000 from Donna. So where is the money?
That goes to all our bills.
Whose bills?
Mine.
So with the money that you received from Donna's account, you've already paid bills with that.
Yeah, medical bills. Yeah.
For your son.
Yeah.
Did you not think like this would affect her lifestyle based on?
Yeah. That's why, like I said, I
her Social Security income.
Yeah.
So this is the deal. You're a lucky person, okay, because she likes you.
I know. I really am a good person.
Well, good people don't take $4,000 from their friends or anything without asking. That's not a good person. She doesn't want to pursue charges, at least today. She doesn't want to see you right now, but she thinks that you'll communicate with her, and then you guys work out some sort of an agreement. If that doesn't happen, do you know what is going to happen?
Absolutely.
What's going to happen? I'm going to come arrest you. I'm going to get a warrant, and then I'm going to come arrest you for exploitation and grand theft. That's going to put you in a lot more financial hardship when you don't have a job because you've been arrested for 2 felonies.
Spencer was let off on the condition that he paid Donna all he owed. But this didn't last for very long, as Donna realized as the days went on that Spencer wasn't who she thought he was.
Thinking of prosecuting. He used my rewards money. He went into my savings account. He went into my checking account. And he went into my credit card.
But-
I mean, he was doing this when I was here.
So what would you like to do, Donna?
I'm thinking of pressing charges.
Okay.
I feel bad.
You shouldn't. You should not at all feel bad.
I feel really
Someone took
bad.
advantage of you. What's to feel bad about? There's no point in feeling bad for someone who only cares about the money in your bank account.
He already lost his job.
This is my calling.
The repercussions for committing a crime is not losing your job. It's having criminal charges. That's his fault for losing his job. That's something he did to himself.
And I bluntly asked him, why did you do this to me? And he goes, because of Parker. I go, you could have asked me for some money. You didn't have to steal it.
By now, Spencer was fired from his job at DCF, but more was coming his way as he was arrested on a felony warrant on charges of grand theft, larceny, and identity theft of a person over the age of 60. He pled not guilty and was sentenced to an 8-year probationary period, ordered by a judge to pay $10,622 restitution to Donna Welch in order to avoid all contact with her. The scammers in this video so far weren't smart enough to cover their tracks against the police, but the next scammer basically got himself arrested as all he had to do to escape was to follow the officer's commands and leave.
I have not done anything. Let's go. No.
On January 2nd, 2023, officers were called to an airport to trespass a man denied boarding by the booking manager, but he refused to comply, and that would result in the officers eventually making a shocking discovery.
At this point, they've instructed me that you do not have a ticket. So you do not have a ticket to be on this side of the terminal. Does he pay your payroll? Do what? Did he pay you? Did he tell you what happened? Because I have it all on film. He came over here asking somebody if they said something. About that. Then why do you care about what he said? You do not have a ticket. I do have a ticket that I paid for in my pocket. No, your ticket's been revoked. You can't. Some peon can't revoke my ticket because he's looking for somebody. Does he have a ticket or does he not? Well, I'm just saying you're not going to honor that ticket. So yeah, you're out. Let's go. You are no. I'm not going anywhere. No, I'm not. You're gonna leave with us. You're gonna go to jail for criminal trespass. I have not done anything. Let's go. No. You cannot just pick somebody in a manager and just. He is the manager and he makes that decision. I don't care who he is. He ain't making that decision for me. Okay. Let me tell you, who's your boss? How much have you had to drink? I haven't drank anything, dude. Okay, so why do I smell alcohol? Because you're a. Just keep going, dude. Keep going.
Eric likely had too much to drink at the airport bar and became hostile, forcing them to cancel his flight. But even after multiple chances to leave, he still refused, laying the foundation for the officers to discover who he truly was.
Let go of me, dude. Stop. You're going to pull my arm out of socket. Stop. Oh, my God. Stop it. I'm on the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Get off of me. I'm down, you somebody help. Get close on me. Dude, my shoulders. Get stop. My shoulders are stuck. Maybe you ought to stop. Get off. God damn it. You pulled now stop pulling my arm. God damn it. Stop pulling my... Oh, stop. Dude! Thank all y'all for staying quiet. Stop, please, guys, stop! Well, quit jerking around. You're pulling me up on purpose. You turned this in from something that was a minor inconvenience. I did not turn anything in. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Into a serious crime. Why did y'all just take his word for it? I have it on video what he did to me, man. Yo, this is not... Fire! Fire! Help! 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 Help!
Eric's refusal to leave the airport would earn him a trip to jail. But this is where things get interesting. He had 2 full bags with him, and once the officers began searching the contents, they found items which slowly showed that Eric's refusal to leave the airport was the dumbest thing he would ever do.
He has 3. He said this guy is an old roommate of his and he's taking his stuff back to him. And he says this is his ex-husband. No. Husband. Who what? Parker. Look at all those checks. Well, there's going to be something more.
Yeah, it looks like we got some meth in here. I'll take Yeah, probably meth. see the crystal. I mean, I don't know if that's just some BS or.
Oh, I was going to get ready to look up the type of pills those were, and I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Some more crystals in there.
Yeah, and then at the very bottom, that's what it's all full. So I don't know if it's crystal meth or what. Someone test that. And but a bunch of 4 laptops in here, a bunch of cell phone SIM cards in there. So I'm gonna seize those for now because it looks like he might be using people's information to get some money. And then and Tate just got some needles, and I'm pretty sure he's not diabetic. Narcan.
That's a sign of that.
Eric had multiple IDs not belonging to him, 5 cell phones, 6 laptops, multiple SIM cards, several checks from different accounts, notebooks containing people's account details, and $1,905 in cash. He also had 3.6 grams of meth with him and several needles, suggesting he was an addict. He had no business in the airport, but now that he was caught, he would pull one last escape trick that failed miserably.
Mr. Willis, can you talk to me? 65. Can you roll a box up here? David 30 Upper Roadway. I would say probably a pseudo seizure. Mr. Willis. Just stay on your side, and you'll be fine. All right. Keep your diaphragm open. Do you want to sit up, or you want to stay like that? Huh?
My brain is bleeding.
You want to sit there, or you want to sit up? What's better for you? Do you want to sit like that, or do you want to sit up?
I need a ambulance.
What do you need?
I need a doctor. Please, I need a doctor.
We got an ambulance
Do you
coming.
need your Narcan?
Eric had a career of impersonating people to get their money, so faking a seizure to get out of an arrest wasn't particularly shocking to see. However, that wouldn't work in his favor, as he was charged with criminal trespass, resisting arrest, and possession of identifying information for fraud use.